kingdom of Vahmir was built on war, and its greatest weapon was resurrection. Through the sacred rites of the Phoenix Order, fallen warriors could rise once, but only for battle. They fought with strength beyond mortals, but at a price. If they failed, their souls were lost forever, condemned to wander the void. When the kingdom faced invasion, the court made a desperate decision: revive General Kael, the strategist they once exiled for treason. He had led countless victories, until his ambition clashed with the throne. Now, Kael had one final chance. Victory meant redemption. Defeat meant eternal unrest. And he wasn't the only one resurrected. Kael awakened in the Sanctum of Embers, where the dead were reforged into warriors. Around him stood dozens of spectral soldiers, men who had already lost their first lives, now bound to their final war. But Kael didn't trust resurrection. It was never meant for strategy, it was meant for sacrifice. And the kingdom was willing to throw them into battle without a plan. That wouldn't do. If Kael was going to win, he would fight his way, not as a pawn, but as the master of war. The invading army, Ratga, outnumbered Vahmir 3-1. Their war machines tore through the city's defenses, their warriors relentless. The resurrected charged first, their bodies glowing with phoenix flame. They fought harder, moved faster, felt nothing. But Kael saw the flaw: their strength was borrowed, not theirs. Their bodies would burn out before the war was over. He had to act before they were wasted. Leading a group of elite revenants, Kael flanked the enemy generals, cutting through their command centers. He fought ruthlessly, his blade carving through the enemy ranks, but every strike burned at his own existence. The price of resurrection was time, and Kael's was running out. As the war reached its peak, Kael saw the truth: this wasn't just about Vahmir's survival. It was about breaking the cycle. The Phoenix Order treated resurrection as a weapon, but Kael had always believed something else. What if it was meant to free them? In a final gamble, he led his warriors to the heart of the enemy's forces, setting fire to both armies in a storm of phoenix embers. But instead of destruction, something shifted. The resurrected soldiers did not fade. They transcended. Kael had given them a new fate, a warrior's end, but not oblivion. As the last flames consumed him, he smiled. He had won the war, but more than that, he had freed the dead. Vahmir survived. The Phoenix Order crumbled. Resurrection was no longer a curse, it was a choice. Kael was never seen again. But in the embers of every battlefield, whispers of the gambit remained, a reminder that some wars are fought not for victory, but for freedom. Some sacrifices must be made, but those who control fate must decide whether sacrifice is a necessity or a mistake.